What is the point of growing a business and making a whole bunch of money if you're only going to end up getting divorced and then losing something way more important than just money in the process? After years of working with business owners and entrepreneurs, one of the things I realized is that some light marriage counseling actually became pretty common. And one of the top complaints from entrepreneurs, partners, and spouses was the fact that they just felt completely neglected or totally out of the loop. So if your partner is dropping hints or outright hitting you in the head with, hey, I just feel disconnected from you from one reason or another, don't worry. This video is for you. But here's the good news. Some things can be fixed literally overnight. All right. Not in every situation, but you can start making some really fast progress to reconnecting and getting back into your relationship with each other. And I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can do that. And at the end of the video, I'll give you another hot tip that me and my wife do and that many other couples have started doing that not only prevents this from happening again, but also makes you more efficient when you're working. So I get it. You're grinding away. You're working late nights, sometimes through lunch, and you're doing all of it because you want to provide a life for your family that maybe you never had before, or just one that you're super excited to give to them. But unfortunately, your spouse is out there going, where do I fit in all of this? It's actually pretty common. Maybe they're starting to feel like your business is your true love, or they're just tired of hearing I'm busy or you not doing things for them that you used to do, and they're just not feeling like they're a priority anymore. And sometimes it's not even about time, it's also about communication. Maybe you haven't told them what's been going on in your business recently and why you're in a bad mood or in a really good mood. And because of that, they just feel like you're not sharing the wins or the struggles or the journey with them. Well, if any of this sounds familiar, I just want to say one thing. It doesn't mean that you are a bad partner. Okay. A lot of this can be turned around really quickly, but a lot of times we just have to be consciously aware of it. And we're just lost in the endless to dos and all the requests and the next thing that we have to fix and whatever it is that running your own business tends to throw at you. If any of this sounds familiar, I just want to say that that does not mean that you are a bad partner. It just means that you're in hustle mode. But the good news is you can turn it around really quick by doing these 3 things. So the most important element for all of this to work is that you have to do this in the next 24 hours. Your marriage is too important to continually be putting this off. So if you have something tonight, make sure it happens by tomorrow night. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is grab your phone right now. You're going to scroll and open up your calendar app, and then you are going to schedule a 15-minute meeting with your spouse right now in the next 24 hours. Okay. Adam, put the email in, make sure it's on their calendar and everything. The point of this meeting is just to let them back into our world, to spend a couple minutes talking about what's exciting you. What is it that you're working on? What is something that you're really frustrated with right now? And then just get their feedback. It's just getting them an update so they feel like they're part of your world again. Now, the second thing that you're going to do is give them a tiny role. And no, I'm not just talking about a small piece of bread. Okay. I'm sorry. Bad dad joke. But anyway, moving on. What I mean is that right before bed, when you two are together, hand them like a flyer or and say, hey, what do you think about the colors or the font on this? Does this look good to you? Or maybe ask them a question about, I was thinking about doing this meeting at this time of day. Do you think I should maybe do it sooner? And just give them the opportunity to be a part of what it is that you're doing. It's going to make them valued and feel special and like they're part of it. And one thing that's really crazy about this is that you can get some really killer ideas from them. My wife is in the medical field because she hates business stuff. Okay. She does not want to deal with any of this. So she really doesn't know much about like sales or marketing or running a business or any of that. But because she's totally blank to all of those things, she brings in a very unique and different perspective than somebody who does have these experiences. And sometimes there's a lot of value in hearing that. So don't just think that you're doing that to kind of pander to them. Be open because sometimes who knows what they're going to say. You could really get some great ideas. And at the very least, there's somebody that knows you really well. And because of that, they're probably going to have some great insights. And the third thing that you're going to do is lock in a no work zone. Okay. You're going to turn your phones off, put them in a different room, whatever you have to do. And you're going to spend this time just reconnecting with each other, talking, and then preferably you are going to do something that speaks to their love language, not your love language. Okay. That's going to be key because a lot of times this is a regular mistake that couples make is we want to show them love, but in a way that we appreciate, in a way that we want to be loved. That is not what is going to really move the needle for us. Make sure that whatever their love language is, quality time, acts of service, whatever it is, make sure you're speaking it in theirs. And look, this hour is not about fixing everything, especially depending on how far you guys have drifted over the past weeks or months. Really, what this is it's just letting them know that, hey, you are my priority and you are not second to whatever hustle I have going on. Really, what this is just a reset and an opportunity for you to really evaluate how life has been going and what kind of adjustments you need to make moving forward to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Your marriage is way too important, not just to your personal life, but to your professional life too, to just let these problems continue to linger. So make sure that this happens within the next 24 hours. All right. And now I'm going to give you one other really hot tip that I recommend to every single entrepreneur and business owner if you really want to take things to the next level. Your marriage is way too important to your life and to your business to just let it go undeglected. So make sure that this happens in the next 24 hours or that's on you. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you one more hot tip if you really want to take this to the next level. One of the greatest things, and it's not even close, that I have done for work-life harmony and to balance my personal life and my professional life is taking a no work day. My wife and I started doing this about 3 years ago, and we take all of Sunday off. And now what is happening is we do not do work calls. We do not do Slacks. We do not do emails, no quick phone calls, nothing. It is totally off. We don't even do chores sometimes. And we just focus on activities that bring us life, that give us joy, that allow us to serve others in the community, different things like that. And not only has it become one of the best days of the week for us, but it makes our Monday through Saturday that much better. And the crazy thing is, because I have so much energy, I'm actually more efficient at work. So if you really want to try to take your work-life harmony to the next level, I highly recommend taking a full day off. See what that does for your marriage. I think you'll be happy with the results. So those are your 3 moves to choose from over the next 24 hours. Do one of them or preferably do all 3. And if you can't do it by tonight, you absolutely 100% have to make sure it gets done by tomorrow. You'll see the overall vibe of your entire life shift pretty quickly. And if you've been married for a little while and you have some tricks or advice on this, make sure you drop it in a comment below and let the community know what's working for you.